Alright, this is MTG Buddha. I'm back again today. I'm going to do another draft. We're going to do a traditional draft this time. Um, Hopefully it'll fire pretty quick. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We had pre-releases last weekend, and then this weekend, this week we did a draft on Friday night, and then I also did one on Sunday as well. Um, yeah, the Friday night one went really good. The Sunday one, I actually opened first pack, first pick Joda, and I tried to make five color legendaries work, but I didn't see very many legendaries. I only had, including Joda, I had a total of five legendaries in my deck, and I took every one of them I saw. But it went pretty good. I went 2-1 with it. The one match I lost, the first game, uh, I had a good hand and everything would have worked out fine, except the guy killed my mana worker. I needed to have double black for extinguish the light. I had two extinguish the lights in hand and couldn't cast either one because I didn't have double black. If I'd had the double black, I think I would have won the first game. Then I won the second game, and then the third game in the match, I had to mulligan down to five, and still only had two lands when I mulliganed to five, and just it didn't go well. But yeah, the other two matches went really good. The deck was pretty strong. I never really actually got to use Joda's ability to like cast another spell because I had a 5 mana, a 4 mana, and then two 2 mana legendaries. And every time I would cast one of the 4 mana, the by the time I cast the 5 mana one, I'd already played the 4 mana one and the 2 mana ones, and it never worked out to where I got to cast one for free. So, but the fact that it does give all of my creatures +1/+1 for each legendary, or give my legendaries +1/+1 for each legendary was helpful. And then one of the legendaries I had was the blue red, who I can't remember her name, that flies and gives your creatures trample when you cast instants or sorceries. So, all right, let's see. This is a good card. I really like this card, so we might actually take it. Um, Other things in this card pack that I might would like. Impulse is a good card, but it's not something I'm going to first pick over this. I think Dragon Whelp's cute, but not really sold on this. This is a good card. This one's good, especially if you're in green. But yeah, I think we'll just go with this one first. We'll take the Angel. So we have a kill spell in the pack. Now this card right here, the draft I did Sunday, I had two copies of this in my deck, and it was super helpful. It played out a lot better than I thought it would. The fact that like you play it last card in your hand, or if you just have a land left in your hand, uh, and you can kick it for just one red, and then you get to draw two cards. I mean, it's super good. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was, but it so many times drew me two cards. I think I drew two cards with it like 5 times. Well, there was one of the times I played it at the end of a game to draw two cards and drew the second one, and then played the land that I drew with it and played it to draw two more cards. Yeah, so I think we're going to take that. I do like that card. All right, so this is a good card. Lagamos. Right now, we've got this guy, which he does want you to have some red and some black as well. So this could possibly go with this. The Battle Wing right now is kind of, it would want some red as well, but let's see. Anything in here that would be better? Let's see. This is a pretty decent card. We could try to do like blue white flyers, maybe. That might be a good way to go. Try to do blue white. And we could always find some dual lands that have black and red. So that way we could use its other ability. I think we're going to try to go with flyers and see how that works. So, so that's an okay spell. I'm tempted to just take this blue-white land right here, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the blue-white land. I might actually just take this red-white land here as well, because this is okay, but it's replaceable. It's a 2/2 for 2. This is actually pretty decent, but it seems to go around and be able to get it toward the end of a pack. Um, looks like red seems to be pretty open, but I think I'm just going to take the land. Let's see. Here's a red black land. And again, this guy, you could say he's replaceable. This would be okay if I do wind up in blue. Mm, I'm just going to take the land. Which one is this? This is the black-white land. Anything in here that's super good? This one's okay, but unless you have ways to recur things from your graveyard, I'm not super big on milling things unless I know I'm going to be able to get things back. So again, I may just take the land again. Okay, so mana worker's good. Let's see. This one's good if we have some enlist creatures. There is a flying enlist guy. This could be okay. Yeah, I think we'll take this over the guy that taps to. I think we take the Ceiling Time or Stopper Time. Yeah, I think we take that. There's another Stopper Time. Could wind up being like blue white flyers and like tempoing people. So we'll scoop this down here. It might wind up being played. We do have two ways to make red already. But yeah, I might be overvaluing the lands, but I think especially pack one, if you get the lands and there's nothing like super amazing, I think I'm going to just start taking the lands in pack one early, uh, and then being able to splash things if I need to. So it becomes a question of do I take this or do I take this? I think I already have two of these. I don't think I want three, even if I did have the chance. I think I'm just going to take that, and it'll probably come around to the next pack anyway. So, um, well, we'll take this, put it inside. I think this time we take this and put it inside. And make it right inside. All right, see what we get back. All right, so we got Sarah Paragon. So we have another white, but this time it's a mythic. So once during your turns, you may play a land from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard. If you do, it cancels its permanent. Put in the graveyard, exile it, and you gain 2 life. Okay, so we're definitely taking that card. Yeah, we are definitely taking that. I'm hoping this will come back around because this is actually going to be good for me, or possibly this. Raph would be good for me actually if I'm in blue white. So maybe he'll come back around, but probably not. So we'll just go ahead and take the Sarah Paragon because we know we want it. We may just go ahead. Okay, I hate when it does that. I clicked on it just to kind of confirm, just to kind of pre-select it, and it went ahead and took it. That's really annoying. I don't like when it does that, and it does that to me too often. That's really annoying. I didn't even really get to see what else was in that pack. All right, come on, people, make your picks. So currently we have a grand total of 8 cards in our deck. Of course, we do have some lands down here. You know, okay, this it did it again. I hate this thing when it does that. I'm gonna have to stop clicking on things to pre-select them. But yeah, I was gonna say I could take this and try to find a couple of green lands to splash in. Because if I am blue and white, being able to splash green for this card is really good, especially if you have decent domain. Even if it's just like 3 domain, that's still good. But with the types of lands we have down here right now, we'll probably be playing this for sure, probably playing this one for sure, and probably playing this one for sure because they all have one of our main colors. They all have white or blue and or blue. So we should be able to potentially find some maybe blue green or green white dual lands. Okay, so there's a Cave of Koilos, which I'm not going to bother with. Um, so Impulse is pretty good here. I think we may actually want Impulse. So what we're going to do is we're going to, okay, it actually let me pre-select at that time. Um, if we were base green, I would maybe take this so that way we could find another land, but we're not doing enough black more than likely to have to try to do this or this. Yeah, I think we take the Impulse. Okay, so we now have a blue-black land, or we could take this, or we could take the Jodas Codex. I do like Jodas Codex. I don't know if we're going to be enough dual lands to do Jodas Codex, though. I think we're better off just taking this the way we are right now. I think we just take this. Okay, so we got a green-white land, which is good. I was saying I would like to have at least, a green light, possibly a blue-green. If this wasn't in the pack, I'd probably take this. Um, just because it's an endless creature. But yeah, I think we're going to take the green white land because we do need ways to make green. If we are going to play this in the main deck, let's see. Mm, seems like we're more likely to have red as our splash color as well, since we already have some decent red stuff. We'll take that. All right, so I think I might take. Actually, I might take this. Yeah. Mm, all right, where are we at? We're at 8 creatures. I'm tempted to take this, the second one of these. I think I want to. I actually do like that card. Let's see. So this guy can be blocked with cast extra sorcery. This one lets me. Sorry. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think we take that, and then here I think we probably take this because we're gonna have a couple of blacks that we could splash it for, and then we'll take this and put it in the sideboard. Probably not gonna make the cut, but let's see what we get in pack 3. Do we get? Okay, so we got Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. So all right, so I don't think we're on the Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief plan. I don't think we're on this plan. If we were in Defenders, this would be great. Um, we're not on that. Let's see. So potentially this guy. I mean, there's nothing super great for us in this pack. I mean, this is okay. I mean, I think either of these two will probably cycle back around, or I'll see another one of them. I think, yeah, we'll just take the Timely Inference. This is a really good card. I wish I was in green black to play it, but I'm not. So, um, I don't think I take a third one of these. I may take one of these guys. I may just take another one of these. Let's see, what's our card look like right now? We got a lot of 2 drops, so I'm not worried about taking a 2 drop. I think we take the 3 drop. Let's see. So we have, this is the flying enlist guy that I was talking about. So we'll probably take him because I actually do like the idea of having a flying guy with an enlist. Um, this is tempting to take because I am going to have some black slash that I can possibly do him with, and this is a good card as well. But I think we take this guy right here. I think the flying with enlist is a little too much to pass up. So, okay, so it becomes a question of do I take this, which is kind of removal, or do I take this to try to have a little bit better green splash for this? Um, I mean, I could always take this out of the deck if I need to. Currently, we have 12 creatures. This is also good. But again, I would need a little more of a green splash if I do that. I think it's right to just take the Citizen's Arrest there. So we got another flying creature. Another one of those. This isn't really something we can take at this point because we're not green enough. I could take this, but I kind of want to get another flying creature, I think. Yeah, I think we take another flying creature. And here's another one, so we might take that. So the possibilities in this pack are really kind of low. So Mana Worker actually might be what I take here. Because I might actually want ways to fix my mana, so I think I do take the Mana Worker. Alright, that's a black-white land. I don't think I need a black-white land at this point, but we may take it. Let's see, I have a black-white land, correct? Yeah, I have a black-white land already. I don't have that many needs for black, so I think we just take this creature. Alright, so this is the defender that lets me search for another defender, which I don't really have a lot of. So we'll take this, put it in the sideboard. We have two of those. We could splash those. I think the Mana Worker here is probably better. And then I think we take one of these. Let's see. So this came back around, so we might go on and take that. It might actually make the cut. So I think we put this on the sideboard, this in the sideboard, and then we got one more card. All right. Currently, it has us at 25, so we would need to make two cuts to get down to 40. If I was playing in real life, I would probably just go over 40 and be like, I don't care, it's fine. But on Arena, for some reason, like that doesn't work very often. All right, so we're definitely going to play these two flying guys. We'll definitely play the Arrest. We'll start with one of those. We're playing the Angel. So we're playing all the flying creatures. We'll play one of these. We'll play both of those. We'll play both of those. Impulse. Play that chick. Both of these guys. All right, so that currently puts us at 33. We play the Mana Workers. I think we go ahead and play this. And then we're probably just going to go ahead and play all of our dual lands. We'll play this guy since we have several ways to make black already. We have, let's see, so we have one, two ways to make black. And we have the two Mana Workers. So, all right, so where does that put us creature-wise right now? Our creature count is currently 15. So we're good on creatures. I'd be tempted to play this guy since I am doing some black splashing because this can be effective, or play this possibly. I might go ahead and play this. Yeah, I think I go ahead and play that so that if they do manage to kill like my Archangel or my Sarah Paragon, I can potentially bring them back. It'll give me a way to get them back from the graveyard. I don't think I go ahead and get any of these red things. This is tempting because it does have the white kick, but I don't think I take it. I think we put another stall for time. I think we put another one of these guys, give us something a little bigger. Yeah, I think that's where we go. So we're at 16 creatures. I think that's plenty good. So we're base blue-white with a lot of flyers and a little bit of black and green splashed in it. So I think we try this. We'll see what happens. This might Might go good, might go bad, but we shall see. I don't think we only have like two cards that have domain as keyword, but we do have ways to get pretty much all the land types. So we could potentially get, we should fairly easily have three for domain. So the cards that let us look at the top and put them back on top, um, we should be able to at least look through three most of the time when we do those. We will go first. All right, so we have some dual lands here. We have a way to make white, blue, and black and or red if we need it. So the only thing we don't have is green, but we do have the mana worker to play on turn 2. So yeah, so I think we keep it. I think we play the blue-white tap land. And the question is, do we play him on turn 2 by playing the non-tap land, or do we play the tap land? I think we'll go ahead and play tap land, just get a land out. And then turn 3, we can play this chick. Alright, so he might be on defenders. So we're going to play this gain 2 life. And then if we draw a land next turn, I think we play the mana worker. If we were to happen to draw our forest that comes in untapped, we would play this guy, but it was not a forest. So we can't actually play this right now. I think we just play this guy. And then I don't think we even bother playing this right now, or do we? Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and play it without kicking it. We have another one that we could kick later. It just gives us another way to get damage in. So if he has a kill spell right now, he's going to probably try to use it on this. Okay. So he didn't kill it. Alright, so we play the island. I think we move to attacks with our flyers. And then I think we play this guy. And we have 4 domain. Yeah, we have 4 out of, we're only missing green. So it doesn't look like he's enlisting. He's just attacking for 2, and we are definitely not going to block. Oh no, he did enlist. Okay. So that means he can't drain me for 1. Well, not really drain because he didn't gain life off of it. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Alright, so. What could he have? Go into combat. Come on, buddy. If you got something, do it now. Alright, so we are attacking with all of our flyers. Does he have a trick? Nope. Alright, so now we get to use this ability for 4. I think we put that on top right there. Yeah, I don't think we need the flyers right now. I think we're good with flyers. I think we take this, so if you play something big, we can stun it. And then I think we go ahead and just do this and kick it right now and do both of his creatures. Putting a stun counter on both of them. Which, actually, that's an instant. We should have waited till he untapped and then done it. So we had an extra turn out of it. But that's okay. So, when you kick it, so I do have another one of them anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. And he concedes. Okay. All right, so we won the first game. Um, I don't know if there's anything necessarily that I do different from what I was doing. I mean, I could see a third one of these potentially being okay, but I don't really think there's anything I bring in. I don't have a lot of extra stuff in my colors that I'm not playing, honestly. I have this one blue card that I'm not playing. These three white cards, which I'm already playing two of this one. Yeah, I think we just go back to the same thing. I think blue white flyers seems pretty good in this matchup anyway. From what little I saw of his deck anyway. Didn't see a whole lot of his deck. We saw we saw three forests, two swamps, a sulfurous springs, a guy's might, a barwark crusher, and a blight pile. Okay, so we don't have a way to make blue. We are on the draw. I think we'll keep it. So we got to play this tapped anyway, first turn. And hopefully by turn 3, we draw a blue source. And we drew a blue source, so we're good. Never didn't have it. So if we want to, on turn 2, we can play this guy. Because we don't currently have a red way anyway to be able to kick it. So, and we wouldn't want to discard our hand this early anyway. So I think turn 2, we just play the Battle Wing out. So we go ahead and cast our Battle Wing. And then next turn we play this guy and kind of set our draw up. So we'll have 3 that we'll get to look at. Assuming we don't draw a different land that will give us a 4th. So I think he's trying to make defenders work. Because 2 of the 3 creatures I've seen him play so far have been defenders. So he could very well just be trying to make defenders work. And it can work. I've done it. Okay. I mean, if that's his plan, just doing that, that's okay. I'm fine with that. All right, so let's do this. And let's look at our top 3. Let's see. So I think, do I take stall for time here? Or do I take another flying creature? I'm going to have double white to play this next turn if I wanted to, but without being able to kick it. Or I could play this 4/4 next turn. If I draw another mana, I could be able to do this. Or I could take the Mesa to gain life. I think we'll leave the Mesa on top. Because I know I'll be able to cast it. And if he wants to spend his turn just turning this into an attacker, then whatever, that's fine. Okay, so he's got that. That's annoying. Yeah, that's going to suck. Okay, so we will play a land. Move to combat. Attack with our flyer. And then I think we go ahead and gain 2 life off this guy. Is what we do, I think. Yeah, I think we play this and gain 2 life. I don't think we, other than exiling this, I don't think we have any way of getting rid of it. If he attacks, I think we just go ahead and block with this. If we draw an untapped land, we can play this and this, putting it on this next turn. And then if we draw another land, we could potentially play this with a kick. Yeah, if we play this with a kick, we could kill that off. Yeah, it's fine. It happens. All right, so we didn't draw an untapped land. I think we move to combat. We attack with our flyers. And then the question becomes, do I play this now? Or do I play these two spells? Or actually, I can only play one of them, can I? I think I play the 4/4 this turn. Yeah, I think I play the 4/4 and hope to draw a land next turn that comes in untapped, preferably. Okay, so he played a mana worker. If I draw untapped land, I think I do this. Yeah, so we no block, take the one. Oh, he's probably got some kind of pump spell. Probably like +3/+3 or something. Yeah, he's probably saving that for after. That's fine. It resolves. So we'll take this. So the question is now, do I do this now? If I do this now, I get to tap these two creatures down and make it so this is his only blocker. I think I do. Yeah, I think we do it. And I'll draw a card, which means I'll lose 2 life, but they're tapped down. And then I get to attack with everything. And he's going to have to block probably the 4/4. Because otherwise he's taking 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's taking 11 if he doesn't. And I mean, I have to race. This is a racing situation, so with Sheldred on the battlefield, it's a racing situation. That's fine. He kills that off. Okay. Like I said, I knew he had a combat trick, but still. And if I need to, I can tap. If he does go on an attack with this, I can tap whatever other creature he has on the battlefield down next turn and attack for 10. Or attack for 8. So did he kick it? He did. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care about that. Are you going to attack is the question. Because if you're not, there's no reason to have kicked it. So I'm taking 4. Okay, so I go to 2. Okay, so what I do here is cast. Oh, no, wait a second. I can't do that, can I? Okay, so if I cast that, I can't cast this. I think I have to cast this with Kicker to gain 2 life. I think we do the 2 damage. Do we do it to them or do we do it to the creature? I think we have to do it to this creature. See, if I do it to them, yeah, Sheldred is kind of screwing me up here. If I had a way to get rid of Sheldred, so let's see. So if we attack with these, they go to 6. We have 2 blockers. We can block their 2 biggest ones, and we still die. So I don't think we attack this turn. I think we just have to say no blocks. He's going to gain 2 life. Yeah, I think we're going to lose to Sheldred. Yeah, Sheldred is going to be the death of us. So now, does he bother attacking, or does he just say go? Because if he just says go, I could potentially get out of this. Because I will gain 3 off of this, which I don't think he realizes. Okay, so now the question becomes, what do I do here? I can play this, tapping Sheldred down and scrying 1. I think we start there. Impulse. Yeah, I think we leave that on top. And the question becomes, do I attack? Let's see. If I attack all out, I gain 3, go back to 5. He could attack for 3, 6, 7, 8, and I wouldn't have blockers. I think I just attack with my lifelink guy so that I can gain the life, so that I'm not dead on my draw step next turn. And then I think we just played this chick. Although I might should have played this other flyer so that I could potentially have, let's see, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So I potentially have 9 attacking next turn. I'm just going to pass, so I lose 2. Now, does this say draw or put 1 in your hand? So that won't count towards Shelter because it doesn't draw. It puts 1 in my hand. Okay, so what do I put in my hand here? I can put this in my hand and cast it basically for 1 white, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 creatures on the battlefield, so this would be 1 white. I think that's probably the best thing I can do at this point. Let's take this. And then I cast it for 1 white. And then I cast this without the kicker. Yeah, and then we attack for 3. I think we'll go ahead and attack. Let's see, do we attack with everything? If we attack with all of these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers on the backswing, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. Yeah, I think we do. I think that's our only chance to outpace Shelter because he goes to 6. And next turn we have, yeah, so he died. Okay. So he didn't draw anything to get out of that, so that's good. So we outpaced Sheltered. That worked out. All right, so we won that match. So we're 1-0 right now. All right, so let's go to match 2. See if we can win a second match. It'd be nice to get a 3-0. Yeah, getting a 3-0 would be good. I think this is only like the 3rd or 4th traditional draft I've done on here at all. I don't think I've done very many even before I started recording. I think I might have done 1 before I recorded. I don't remember how I did it yet. Probably 2-1. Okay, so we have ways to make green, blue, and white. I'd like to have had a way to make a black or red, but I will have this, so assuming it doesn't die. But we will keep this. We'll play the Radiant Grove first. Alright. Oh, and we drew our mythic. Nice. So we just need to draw a 4th land. So we'll play this and we'll play our Mana Worker. So that way we have access to other colors of mana if we happen to draw something we need another color of mana for. Alright. Tell you what, since we don't have a creature, well, we have this to play, but I think I would rather just tap this thing down because it's kind of annoying. And I think this is probably the best time to just do that. We'll just tap that down and scry. So we do have a 4th land, and we do have 2 white sources already, so I think we do keep that on top. So we have a land to play next turn, and we do have our 2 white sources now. And of course, he's going to take something out of my hand. So does he take Sarah, or does he take the Archangel? Because it's going to be one of the 2 more than likely. Okay, he took the Sarah. But I do have a way to get the Sarah back. So there is that. And I think we'll just go ahead and play this. We don't have a kicker, but I think we just go ahead and play it. He already knows about it. There's no reason not to play it. I don't know why I attacked my mana worker there. That was stupid. He could have blocked and killed my mana worker. Honestly, I don't know why he didn't block and kill my mana worker. And no, I'm not blocking that guy, clearly. I'm not stupid. Okay, and now he's going to make me discard 2 cards. You suck balls, dude. Alright, so we're going to discard these 2 because I can play this next turn, kick it, and draw 2 cards. So, yeah. So, well, yeah, I think it's better to play this kicked and discard the 2nd mana worker just so I can draw 2 cards. Alright, and we'll play a land for turn. And then I think yeah, he's tapped, so I think we just go ahead and attack there. Yeah. And we have access to this next turn. Okay, so he kills that. That's fine. He's going to lose another life. Right, so we'll play this land. We'll bring this back. We'll attack the 3 with lifelink. In turn. So now I'm going to do this with kicker. We're going to tap this and this. They don't untap your next untap step. And I draw a card. Alright, and I drew Impulse. So what is he going to do? He's going to make a 4/4. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and Impulse. And I think we take the Flying Endless guy. Yeah, we'll take the Flying Endless guy. And then no attacks, because he's got a 4/4, which I would have liked to have been able to tap down. If I'd known he was going to play that, I would have totally tapped it down. He's going to Lightning Strike my 2/2. Yep. So now, do you attack me with your 4/4? Nope. All right, so we have that. That's nice. So I don't think we bother playing this. I think we just pass turn and then do this at the end on his end step, maybe. Yeah, because we couldn't do both. So I think we just say no attacks in turn. He's probably not expecting a second one of these. Sure, that's fine. I'll say no blocks. We'll play this so we can play him even cheaper. Let's go ahead and get in. So now I can hit him for at least 3 next turn. Well, actually, no, he's got the... Okay. Question is, do I block? I don't think I do. And I drew a land. And I can't attack with this because he's just going to kill it with that. That's annoying. So I think we just pass. We're in a bad spot here. This right here really messed up my plan. If he hadn't had this the turn he played it, I think we might have already won the game because it kept me from attacking for 2 turns with my flyer. And now the only other flyer I drew, he killed as soon as I played it. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Because even if I do kill anything, this is going to trigger and do one, get him, play him draw cards. So I think we put another Solve for Time in this situation. Do I take any? What do I take out? I think we take this out. I just don't have. I don't think I have enough to make sure that I can be black on turn 2 with him. So I think that's another Stall for Time is probably better here. Yeah, I think another Stall for Time is probably better here. Those first 2 came in really handy. If I'd played the first one a turn late at the end of his turn instead of playing it before combat. Yeah, we'll keep. Pretty similar to the first hand, just don't have the Archangel in it. Him being able to take my Sarah Protector as well, that him pilfering me and taking Serra Protector. That hurt. So we'll play the other tap land. Alright, so we'll play this, and we'll play this out and gain 2 life back. So no blocks. So we'll play the land. Go to combat, attack. Now the question is, do I tap something down? I don't think I use this right now. I don't think I'd do anything right now. As sad as it seems, I don't have a creature to play, and I don't think this is worth using right now on one of his 2/2s. It might have been right to do this just to get the scry. Yeah, he's going to pilfer me. That's super annoying. He's probably going to take my creature. Yep. So I did not draw a creature. So I think I attack, and then I will pilfer him on his untap step. Or, yeah, I think we do it on his untap step because I don't think I take another 4 here. All right, and I drew the Archangel. That's good because I'm going to be able to kick it for black next turn, right? Yeah. So I'll be able to kill this off. That's annoying. But we do have an answer for that. So we are actually going to go ahead and citizens arrest that. Yeah. And then we'll attack. And he knew we had citizens arrest. I don't know why he played that into citizens arrest, unless he has something even better than that. He's going to make me discard 2 cards. So I'll discard the land and I'll discard the Stifle, or whatever it's called. All right, so we're going to do this and we're going to kick it for black. And we'll kill that. We'll attack. And I think we hold the land. Yeah, him messing with my hand is annoying. We take the 2. He's going to lose another life and draw a card. All right, so we have this. Nice. We'll play the land. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so we got there. So now we just need to try to get there for game 2. And I think we keep things like they were for that game. I don't think we changed anything for that game. I think the third stall for time against his deck is probably going to be best. Because he's kind of aggro-y. And I'm wanting to cast things up in the air and fly over. So I think that's the best thing for me to have is have the third one of those so that I can tap his guys down. While he's doing that, all right, so we don't have access to blue, but we do have 2 3-drop flyers that I think we can just go ahead and keep it. And hopefully we will draw a blue source. We drew a blue source. Good. So since we have 2 untapped lands, I think we go ahead and play this so that we can impulse. And hope he doesn't pilfer me. Yeah, well, at the end of his turn, we will impulse. All right, so I think, do we take MP momentum here, or, let's see, we already have a black source. Wouldn't mind to have a red source to be able to do this if I run low on cards. I already have 2 flyers in my hand. I think we'll take the red source here. It might be wrong, but yeah. Alright, so now we play an untapped land, and then I think we play this that gains us 2 life. But yeah, having the red source, I think, will be handy to be able to kick this if I need to. He's gonna make me discard 2 cards. So I think, let's see, I think I discard this, and I think I discard a stall for time. Or actually, if I discard this, if I hit Sarah Protector, I can play it from the graveyard. Yeah, I think I discard that and stall and that. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. So we'll play this, attack for 2, in turn. Hopefully he doesn't pilfer me now. So he attacks me for 2. Alright, Phyrexian Rager. So next turn I can play the land. And then it's a question, do I play this or do I just try to stall him out? I'll be taking 4 on the backswing. 2 out. Let's go on that attack for 2. See, so if I play this now, next turn I could play the land. And then I could do this. Yeah, I think we're going to pass, and I'm going to tap this guys down. And draw a card. I don't think I want to take 4 here. Alright, he plays a copy. Alright, so we will play our land. And I think I played this guy. And I think I just go ahead and attack for 2. I'm going to be taking 4 from this, but I don't have anything I want to block this with, because I don't want to block with this. Alright, so I discard these 2, because I can at least kick this and draw a card. Draw 2 cards, so. So we'll play the Mana Worker. Attack with both of these. So I get to set up my draw for next turn. Ooh. I think I take the Archangel. Alright. Okay, so yeah. Because he killed my other creature, I think I'm just dead, right? Or no, he took my creature. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just dead. That sucks. That sucked. Alright. So we lost that match. So we're 1-1. Let's go ahead and game 3. See if we can at least get a second win out of this. Yeah. I drew too many lands that game. So many lands. Don't have a blue source. But my opponent goes first. I think we'll keep it. And he's mulligan, so. Do you mulligan to 6 or 5? We'll see how many he puts on the bottom. 2. So he mulligan to 5. Nice. Alright, so we'll play that. And we'll play this other tap land. Because we have 3 draw steps before we really need to draw a blue. And we drew the blue. The only thing we don't have right now that we might want is black. But I think we go ahead and play this without the kicker. Because we do not want to discard our hand right now. Do I block? Because this destroys artifacts, not enchantments. I don't think I do block. So we play our land. We play our mana worker. And then we play the second one of these. And then next turn, this guy will be cheaper, or I can just play this chick. I think we no block because I expect he has some kind of trick if I block. And I can always cast this next turn and just kill this anyway. Yeah, he had a combat trick, so. Alright, so we'll play this. So the question is now, do I cast this with one kicker or wait till next turn and do it with both? I think I play this and do it next turn with both kickers. Yeah, I think I just attack with the flyer. Because I don't want to take a chance of him having a way to unblock, untap, and kill this. Okay, so that's annoying. So we're just going to kill that next turn. Or this turn. So we will kick it. We will kick it. We'll do 2 here. We'll do 2 here. And it's dead. And then we attack with everything but the mana worker. And then if he kills this, I play this and just bring it back to my hand. Yeah. Alright, so what is his? He's at 4. Okay. So we are going to go to combat. He is tapped out. He has no way to pump this, so we're going to go ahead and attack with it. So he will block there. That's fine. We're going to play this chick, which will gain us 2 life, and we'll play a second mana worker. So he is now at 1. Just going to draw a card. And he's going to concede. Come on, you know you want to do it. Concede. Alright, we'll go to game 2. I think we leave it the same right now for game 2. I don't think we do anything different right now. We didn't really see enough of his deck to really have an idea what he's doing or what he's trying to do. I mean, we saw the Codex, we saw the Artillery Blast, and we saw the Zaroginin, I guess is how you say his name, and then the Yavimaya Steel Crusher. So we didn't really see, we only saw 4 spells out of his deck, really. Right, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we saw 4 spells out of his deck, so not enough to see to go, oh, well, let me put this in. You know. And the only thing I would probably even really put in would be the like stall for time. Okay, so we have a way to make white and we have a way to make blue. Plus we have this. So we can play this turn 2. If we draw any untapped lands, we can play this turn 3. If we had to, we'd play this turn 4, and then this guy gets cheaper. I think we'll keep. We're on the draw, and we're going to be playing this tap turn 1 anyway. And we do have 2 plays, and if we draw any one land, we got 3 turns to draw a land to get to the 3rd land. So we did not draw a land there, but I think we'll go ahead and get on board with our flyers. So we have a little damage because we're not worried about the mana just yet. All right, so we'll go ahead and play the mana worker. We did not draw a land again. So this might go bad for us, but next turn we can play another mana worker. Hopefully we will draw a land. All right, we did draw a land. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap this guy down. Oh, he has ward, doesn't he? Ward 2. So yeah, so we're not going to do that. We'll just play another mana worker so that we can play our 4/4 next turn for 3. What is he? He's got Vigilance and Ward, Zombies Control have it. Okay. Alright, so now the question is, do I cast this? Tell you what, I think I do first is attack with this guy. With flying. Let's see if he trades. If he's willing to trade, that's fine. And then I think I cast my flyer to replace the flyer that I just traded off with him and gain 2 life. I think that was the best way to do that. If I draw untapped land next turn, yeah. Yeah, if I draw untapped land next turn, then I just tap this guy down. Alright, so we will go to combat and attack with my flyer. And then I think we play the 4/4. Yeah. If I draw untapped land next turn, this is what's getting cast on this guy. So, I could double block this guy. If I do this, let's say he has a pump spell, kills both of them. I only have 2 creatures left on the battlefield. I'd still be able to play my 3-drop creature, and I still have a mana worker. Otherwise, I'm taking 5 going to 11. Yeah, I think it's best to just do this and see what he does. If he doesn't have a pump spell, but I mean, I'm sure he has some kind of pump spell. It's probably the +1/+1 Death Touch and Indestructible would be my guess. It wasn't. Okay. We did draw untapped land, so we will impede this. Yes. And we will pay the ward 2. We will keep Impulse on top. So it is now tapped down. So he did get rid of our 4/4, but we did get to tap it down for 3 turns. So, and he plays a second one. It's legendary. So, yeah, that's annoying as crap right there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and say yes. We'll pay the 2. We'll keep the land on top because we do want land. And then I think we attack with just this. Where did that get a counter from? Oh, kicker puts a counter on each creature. Okay, I didn't realize that. And then that guy. Well, all right, let's do this first. Do I take this or do I take this guy? Let's see. So this turn I'm going to play this guy, the 4/4. I think I just take this and then play the 4/4 out so that I have a blocker for this. Because I'm going to need to block this. So he's got 1, 2, 3. He only has 3 right now. So he'll put a counter on each of the. Well, he has 4 now. So he puts a counter on both on all of these. But I think I blocked this, and then I'd have to take 7. Wow, that would suck. Okay. So we have to block here. I think I choose no blocks and just take the 4. We get that guy off the board. I can gain 2 life when I play this. Oh, that's right. He gets copies of that. That's annoying. All right, we're conceding. We can't get past that. That's annoying. All right, I think we bring in the stall for time here. And we take, actually, I think we take that guy out. I think we bring this in instead of her. Yeah. Let's try it this way. The fact that you had two of that legendary guy, one to replace the one that yeah, that's annoying. This isn't great. I do have two creatures and a impede momentum. We'll try it. Probably going to lose anyway against the crap I saw his deck had. If he has a halfway decent start, I probably don't have much chance against the crap that he's got. Because I don't have a lot of removal. My deck just wants to fly over the top of people. Alright, yeah, and I did not draw a land. So I think we're going to impede this so we can scry. We'll keep the land on top. Yeah, because he's going to gain life off this, and he's going to, yeah. I think we just impede that at that point. I think that was the right thing to do there. So we'll play the land next turn, and then we'll cast this guy. I killed my mana worker. Alright, so we play the land. We play our two drop. So we don't have any blue or any green or black. Okay, so we'll play this land, and then I think we play the mana worker. And then next turn we'll have access to this as long as the mana worker survives this turn. Okay. So I think we attack with just the flyer. And then we play this guy. Okay, so alright, we're gonna attack with the flyers. We'll see what we get off of this. So I think I take the land. I think I take the red-black land. So if there are 5 basic land types among lands from Sharp Robber. Oh, okay. So I don't have the 5 basic lands, but that should give me 4 of the lands. I won't have the green. So now I think I just play this guy. Yeah, let's play this guy and pass turn. So then I'll have this land to play next turn. So I have a 5th land for next turn. I guess I never really paid attention to the bottom part of this guy where he says draw a card if you have all 5 basic land types. Let's go ahead and attack with both of these. So what do I leave on top here? I think I actually leave the stall for time on top. Yeah. And then I'm going to impede this guy. So he gives a creature +X/+X to end a turn. But of course, yeah, I think that was the right thing to do there. Okay, so he's got that guy, which can kill my mana worker. All right, and I'll have 5 lands next turn, so I can tap this down. But it's going to put a counter on all his creatures. Okay, so we attack. Let's see what we get. I think we leave the forest on top. What's in our graveyard? Yeah, I think we pass turn. So the question is, do I stall for time for combat or at? I think I just let it. If he wants to attack, I think I let him attack. It's fine. That's fine. So now I'm going to go ahead and stall for time, keeping this tapped and keeping this tapped. So yes, he gets to put a counter on them, but his guys are tapped. And then I say no blocks. Okay, so you created a flyer. That's fine. So I will play this now, and then I think I go ahead and do. Let's see. Yeah, I think I go ahead and do this now. Stop for time. Tapping this, drawing a card, and then attack for lethal. Yeah, he destroys the mana worker. That's fine. I've got all access to all my mana now, so I'm gonna get to draw whatever was gonna be on top, but that was lethal. So that game went a lot better. So yeah, so I think we stick with this. Oh, so we won the match. Okay, nice. So we went 2-1. So we got the 2 wins. So like I say, I always like to try to get 2 wins on these. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good deck. Um, I would have liked to have had potentially like another blue green land or possibly another green white land to be able to have access to this a lot quicker. I never even actually played this, so I mean it could have come out of the deck, and I'd probably been perfectly fine not having it in the deck because I took it out several times to bring like this or this in. So I think honestly I could have taken not played this at all and just played this over it or this. But yeah, the stalker times like are really good. I think if you're in blue white, if you can reliably kick them, they're really good. And then this card, it's really good. And I never actually paid attention to the fact if you have all five, you get to draw a card. So I was like, oh, you put it on top, yeah, okay. So actually, there's been a couple times I've played it in drafts. Like actually, I had this in my deck yesterday, and there were a couple times I should have drawn a card off of it, and I didn't do it. But it still worked out because I still went 2-1 yesterday. In the match that I lost, it wouldn't have mattered. I didn't have it in the match. I didn't play it in either of the matches I lost. So, but yeah. So hopefully, hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll do another draft sometime in the next couple days probably. But thanks for watching the video, and hopefully you have a good weekend.